25. But the day comes when you've had enough. If you had as much time as I have, what would you do with it?
Sure as hell wouldn't waste it.
Out today, In Time, starring Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried. This fast-paced sci-fi thriller is set in a future where no one ages over 25, and time has become the currency. Rated PG-13 for violence, sexuality, and language.
I was really excited for In Time. I loved Andrew Niccol's previous movie, Gattaca, and was hoping for something similar. And it has just as great of a premise, this world where time is the new money and the wealthy are people that can live forever and look 25. And it started out interesting, done well, and quickly made a turn for the worse. I was really upset to see it devolve into a Robin Hood / Bonnie and Clyde movie, and would have really loved to explore that world that he created a lot more.
Yeah, it was such a shame, because here you have one of the more unique and thought-provoking premises of any film that's come out so far this year. There was so much that they could have explored, so many points that they could have made, but instead they just decided that we're going to turn this into car chases and shoot 'em up, and it was just such a waste. They really squandered the promise of the first half.
I just thought the whole idea of the movie was much like The Matrix for me. However, The Matrix went more in detail, and it was obviously successful because of that. And I wish they would have, this movie was so patchy, and I wish they would have played on this, thought more.
Yeah, there was a lot of holes in the narrative.
Right, sure.
All of the characters seem to be a little bit one note, except for Cillian Murphy, who plays the timekeeper, which is like their cops. And no, let's not kid ourselves. He's easy on the eyes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But his character was the only one that had like multi-layers, and you never knew if they were really good or bad, and there was complexity there.
Right, well, because he's a great actor, whereas someone like Justin Timberlake, while passable, he just couldn't nail some of the more demanding parts of the movie where he was supposed to be more serious or more in-depth. He just he came off wooden.
And Amanda Seyfried, I enjoyed seeing her in this type of role. I picture her in like the Mamma Mia type of role, or Dear John, but to see her like with a gun and short hair and
you know what? I was surprised. I liked her performance better than I thought, but I have to say her outfits were distracting throughout the movie. She, has the opportunity to change her clothes, but she always chooses like a short dress and heels, and she knows she has to be running, and I just think, is this saying rich people are impractical, or are we genetically altered to have hills on our feet?
Right. Yeah.
I just couldn't get it.
It's
get
Charlie's
a pair of
Angels
tennis
ridiculous.
shoes, girl.
Yeah.
So that got to the point of distraction in the movie where like, why isn't she wearing like regular clothes? But all in all, I would say it doesn't quite live up to something you'd want to spend your money on a Saturday night.
Nah, save it for a rental if you're interested in the premise.
So official movie mom recommendation is skip it.